luck. There. What is it, like an hour before the Packer game? That's pretty much the only one I want to watch.
So this offense will head back out there already an excellent.
May have made a mistake with going with my dark uniforms, because every color is the exact same.
This is Alvin Kamara, and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with
Austin Eckler.
down things in the middle.
Stephon Gilmore, get out of here! Leave him alone. Stephon Gilmore trying to tackle Austin Eckler. Get the fuck out of here! 72-yard touchdown. Do that more. So does Cam resign Patriots?
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down.
He's gonna get a big contract though.
Rolling to his right. And he's gonna look that one in one-handed.
He's played really well though, all things considered.
Things could just.
Again, I could see like the Bears signing him too. Like the Bears, the Colts, teams that need the quarterback.
In this first quarter, they begin on the ground with Kamara.
It's not playing.
Taken down, but able to slip across.
It's not playing very well.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the
Old
drive.
Papa Rivers.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
How about a guy
He has a couple more children who can field the entire baseball
team.
team.
Big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
After 1-7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Jaguars 3.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Damn, Mike Williams. Oh no, that was Gallup. Good job, man. Jumping up over Stephon Gilmore. See that every day. Is the clock?
Another nice
I'd
gain,
like it.
16 yards there and a first down again.
We don't need it because Keenan Allen.
From the red
So
zone now, they'll look to throw. He's gonna be
we do need
sacked.
some, what we need right now is offensive line and not injury prone players.
They had a really nice gain on the previous play,
Yeah.
but gave about half
We
the
need a
yardage
center
back on the sack.
and we need
Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
we got
Down he
Kenneth
goes.
Murray. Cool. Still need linebacker.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up
We could
that
use a
play.
club.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
He's going to take off with it, and he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
What?
On the ground, this is Kamara.
Yeah.
And he will
He's the
push his way
rookie
forward
receiver
down to
for
about the 3-yard line.
the Steelers.
He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left
Yeah.
with a 3rd and very
Him and
short.
Justin Jefferson look to be incredible.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He can run for it.
Yeah.
He will.
Same with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Yeah.
So this offense will head
I think
back
the
out
smartest
there
thing Le'Veon
in
did was sign with the
excellent
Chiefs
field position
instead of
thanks to the
fucking
interception.
Dolphins.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. This is Hamler on the receiving end.
Well, he took the year off, so he should be fresh. Now he's got a lot of time on his body.
12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Flushed out right.
Touchdown, OKC.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down.
Baker hurt. Oof.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
After game go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Man open, he's got it
same.
complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I should just sim it now.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's back-to-back plays.
Now it's 28-17. 35-17.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
38-17. I won 38-24.
This is intercepted.
I just simmed it.
Picked off at the 11. And a great return.
38-24.
To the 40-yard line.
Julio Jones, 100+ receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. Oh, damn, the Texans game. Oh, my God, Derrick Henry. 94-yard rushing touchdown. Jesus. That's a game, apparently. Oh, shit, we get to see Jets Dolphins. It's going to be a Tank Bowl. The Tank Bowl. Drew Lock is the quarterback of the Patriots?
Down, still 3 to go to get to the most hollowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on.
I am
Unfortunately
good
for the team that lost,
whenever you are.
it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
Herbert ended with 41 touchdowns, 21 picks, 4,000 yards. You cheat, fun. Cortland Sutton. Man, those are actually some pretty similar numbers we got to the running. 500 yards exact. 6 touchdowns. Very different receiving options. Vander has 121 tackles.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 or the 105.
I like that your defense is all stats just because they're on the field forever.
Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC
exactly.
on tap between the Oklahoma City Lancers
Bass,
and the Los Angeles
Lampfast.
Chargers. The first of 4 berths in the conference
no, I'm right here.
on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is
I'll
underway.
take it. That was a good return.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
I like the KJ Hills in that.
So they'll come up
So I have
1st
some
and 10 now from the
solid.
33. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And some room to work.
You're gonna catch me.
Going down the left side.
You gave up.
Touchdown,
I wasn't expecting that to work.
Austin Eckler.
That motion with Henry threw you off a little bit.
The 7-0
gonna be one of these games. Neat. Johnny Ross.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
That was very close.
This return will net
You
positive
break away from there, it's over. I won't catch you.
27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
How did that not pass? I absolutely love
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here
Really?
offensively after giving
It's
up the
just-
touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game. So
Dallas,
we
holy
have to be
fuck.
ready each and every
What
time to
happened?
either
You get a
equal
quarterback?
or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their
Dallas
chance to
is
respond to
14
that
and 2.
first touchdown given up.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He kind of forced that
I
one
don't
there,
blame
didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
I literally run.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Taken down at the
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
First down, Lancers.
Why was his head turned towards you? See that? His head was just turned towards the quarterback, so I couldn't fucking tackle him. I'm so mad.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now Kamara.
On the ground.
Right at the line of scrimmage, just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Damn.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere.
That's not even right.
This one down just shy of the 20.
Nothing I can do about that.
Yards on the tuck and run.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
At the Chargers.
On second down, Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up first.
Okay. I like that I told them, go over the top. And they're like, nah, we good.
There to make the grab.
Like, how about no?
An extra point away from tying this thing up.
How about we don't do that, coach?
Shorter side as a receiver, maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they
I
get
wanna do
lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
He almost kept going.
Yards shy of the 30.
He's gonna break one of these days.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run,
To
we're
a what?
talking about a passing play, aren't we?
Oh! He just got juked by Hunter Henry. Oh! That looked like it was painful.
The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Apparently.
gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep.
He has so much speed.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a
It's hard to deal with when he has that much speed.
Down at the 28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
7-7, our score after
Big
one.
plays only. Herbert with the juke.
Inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 16 yards, a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone.
Doing? Dude, it's a flat. What are you doing? That was a bullet and he lobbed it. What the fuck is happening? There's nothing I can do about that. Look at that throw. What is that throw, man? That's not even my fault. What am I supposed to do about that? There's nothing I can do about that. At all. I'm so mad. There's nothing I can do. The game is just fucking. Why would he lob it with a bullet pass? He's like, nah, let me just lob the ball over there. So here, tip, don't throw it the wheel route on the halfback wheel. Otherwise, he'll just lob it. And then you'll get fucked, like I just did.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's incomplete.
Roughing the passer, I swear to God.
So hang on, a big call
I'll
coming on
decline.
3rd down. So they
Pass
decline it
interference,
as they
apparent.
bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs.
It was your ball, so I'm not going to give you a first down again.
Wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Taken right around the 44. It's a
Try.
39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st
All right.
and 10.
I'm no longer ever throwing the wheel route again.
From the
Can't.
gun, he'll set up to throw, eluding the pressure right. Got an open man, it's Michael Gallup. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Yeah.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
So it's like that pick never happened.
Good pickup on 1st down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he couldn't
What?
quite get there. Tackled down at the
What?
1.
Okay, game.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on.
What are you doing, Eckler?
Eventful divisional round weekend.
Up there.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Michelle, they toss it out right to him. And he is into the end zone.
That's Sonny Michel.
Los Angeles.
Wasn't expecting.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Panasonic's better.
No success on 1st down. He
What's
goes
happened
90
to that
yards
ball
to
in the
him
net?
again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know
Yeah,
who else
Yeetus
helps?
Deletus.
Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they
Get
can
him!
the line of scrimmage.
God!
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Our Our kickoff team's not doing great right now. You also don't have to deal with Ingram anymore. Hubert. Both of them. Go ahead. Take the ball.
Jerry Judy, 66 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
It's going to be this game.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. This one caught by Isabella. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Wouldn't throw.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Harold Landry. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Going to take a shot for Gallup. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
I didn't expect that to work.
For the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23
The ball.
seconds to go till halftime.
Apparently. It's not my offense, though. I'm not a big play offense.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He finds his
That's not me, though. What? I run it with Eckler.
A 5-yard touchdown catch.
It's run it with Eckler, throw the short routes, the flat routes, slants, that kind of thing. Not, I would chuck it deep and hope for the best. It's just not what I do.
But they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play.
Oh, it fucked my power.
Right? That's, you created with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
But a nice return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
You gained 5 yards. You're on the.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
And that is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Ball on the 30 as they come up, 2nd and 10. He'll go up top here for Hamler. It's caught inside the 25. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I don't think either of us can stop.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. The kick by Bass is good. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last
I knew you were going to split it, so.
they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
An incredibly short kick fielded way.
Hang on 1 second.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So it's on to halftime of this AFC
That's
divisional round matchup. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our
I wish.
halftime report. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half
I wish
of
you
this
would like.
AFC divisional round.
I wish you would like register my
He's
power.
past the 30.
That's all I want.
First down
Yeah.
and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Nice.
Back to Into heavy traffic, and
Yeah.
it's intercepted.
Why would you run a receiver as a quarterback?
The return comes to a halt right at the
Oh,
44-yard line.
I mean,
And that one
cool,
is
I
gonna
guess.
sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to
I-
know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish.
I was expecting a run, to be fair.
Turning it over like this was not on that list.
And I was like, oh, he's just gonna run it. And then when you threw it, I'm like,
So that first
really?
drive to establish
Okay.
momentum is very key.
I'm like, I'll take it. Right over his head. Oh, just
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Two
And a
catches
pick.
now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here is Eckler. And some space here. And brought down.
fall from juke.
They get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Didn't work.
That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on
Look
the
at that
ground?
juke attempt. It just, he's like, nah, fuck you.
Afternoon, and I
Yeah.
tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Oh, it's a jumbo set. 3 tight end.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. This will be caught at about the
Expect
6.
that to work.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Score game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following
I
the
do.
touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Oh, that spin was nasty.
Not get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
You gonna throw up with KJ Hamler again? Does it again. I'll fucking do it again. Oh god, here we go.
At the line, ready for their next drive.
Can do it again.
One play interception, so
Run.
this offense
The guy
needs to
tried.
be fresh.
I knew it. I tried. I couldn't tackle him though.
To see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And now he's going to use his legs.
I was expecting him to pass it, so I swapped for safety.
It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you
Why is he that open?
were able to turn that into a positive gain.
Graham.
He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all
Do
the
it.
time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
I tried. I saw where it was going.
Inside the 30. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Here's 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara.
What?
And he'll be close
He
to
almost
the
kept
first
going.
down at the Chargers 21. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they
Yeah.
kick off 1st and 10.
How you play?
On play action, they'll throw.
Nothing I can do.
Touchdown.
You had literally 1,000 years.
Catches 2 touchdowns here so far. And
That
his guys
puts you
are
a
able to
touch-
make this a
or a
close
field.
game again.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance.
Doesn't matter what
That's
you
2
call.
touchdowns
It's
so
not like I
far in
can
this
stop
game.
you.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Come on. You and your bullshit.
They'll try and throw for it.
Seriously, get down. Get on the ground.
To connect, they don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point
Is that the Philly?
See what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessful.
Guys.
I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over.
Why does he have such high throw power?
Running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
On first down, it's Herbert.
Is that why Odell Beckham Jr. is a good kicker?
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach.
Guy.
When you're going to get him, sometimes
Why?
panic is
That was very close to being bad.
now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
God. I was like, what are you doing?
Austin Eckler saving his best for the playoffs
Damn.
with his third touchdown of the game. And the
Gallup almost cost me that touchdown.
He's been a busy
I was so scared.
now as he
What?
knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Austin Eckler is the bane of your existence. You're going to be so happy when I can't pay him.
Touchdown, ready to kick it away is
I had to pay Herbert. I think I have to pay him both at the same time.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be
Graham.
stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down.
Gonna fumble.
They're all on his own, but it'll be second
Didn't you?
down.
I thought it was your quarterback. I was like, thank God.
We're going to get a timeout, an injured player. More from LA in a moment. A good position to be in here, second and inches.
Just couldn't get there. No, my corner.
On what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Saw it coming. You gonna catch me?
He's got it, and there he goes.
Trey Lance, that man doesn't have ankles anymore. Ooh.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter.
That was I adjusted the secondary to play off because I'm like, he's gonna either take a shot. Okay. Stop kicking that. Why are you doing that?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 20
Make a list.
yard line.
He's like, oh, we'll only buy food for a couple of days. And then a couple of days, why do we have to buy food? We just buy food. That's what he does. Oh, shit, we're playing. Oh! He's just like, I'm rolling with this.
Now back to throw.
Oh, I dropped it.
Maybe time to put that play on the back burner for a while.
Like,
Nearly a disaster.
it's gonna work. I think that's bad if the safety overplays that. Then he's got a straight shot.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
I missed.
Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A nice job there on the escape.
Can I have a soda real quick?
First down, a 16-yard gain.
16 yards. And an Oklahoma City first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got him open, it's Sutton. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there.
Oh, I thought that ball was way farther than it did. The camera angle made it look like it was going to that corner.
Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a
inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. KJ Hamler, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score. Chargers 42. Lancers 30. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Getting cold now. It's getting cold now.
The Charger drive about to get going.
No, I mean
And
just
now
like in
first
general.
downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. And he takes it in.
Okay.
Charger touchdown.
That
Austin Eckler,
I think you need to invest in some.
for the Chargers, they're able to widen
Oh.
their lead.
I don't know what you need at this point,
1,000-yard rush in the regular season, get his first touchdown here in the playoffs.
coach.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
Fielded a
Yeah,
couple
that's
yards
cheap.
into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the
Fine.
20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
And 10. At their own
Dippy.
18-yard line.
The offense
Packers,
now
Bucks
at the
today, Ma.
line, ready for their next drive. And they knew this would be tough on the road division.
I
round,
think
and
the
that
game
has
was
certainly
close.
been the case with the
Was the
deficit they
Patriots-
faced in this fourth quarter.
Broncos game close.
Throw on first down there, but it's
I'll pull
incomplete.
it up.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take
It was 18 to 12.
But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
It
defenses want
lost.
to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. And maybe
Bears
try
beat
and
the
pass
Panthers.
downfield that fell incomplete.
You never know.
Flushed out right. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 23 yards. The
Ravens,
pickup there.
Eagles currently 30 to 22.
I think you got to love the gloves
Jets,
as well.
And the Jets Dolphins game just started. So Carson Wentz is done in Philly, right?
They've become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard.
I think if the Eagles have a shot at him, they take Trevor
Have
Lawrence.
to be helping in a big way.
Opted to run for it. The decision to go.
He won't, because they won't be bad enough.
Getting 14
Still.
yards on the scramble. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And
Colts
let's see
won
what they come
31-27.
up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh my God, he brought that in. And now he's hurt.
What a catch. and
Your other
one-handed,
tackle.
and I'm starting to lose
Holy
my awe
shit,
about the
Lions.
play, and maybe I shouldn't.
34-16 Lions.
How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them.
The Falcons almost falconed it.
To them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game. I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game is
Sure, we'll find something.
with a few of the runs he's made along the way,
Back at him.
he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds
I
the
tried to kill him.
Instead, he thought to himself,
Trying to break his spine.
"Gotta throw it." He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Oh, Joey Bosa fell down.
Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here.
Yeah.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for a
Giants beat Washington
At the 8-yard line.
19 to 20.
They'll set up a throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Jordan.
Cortland Sutton.
Titans 42-36.
And his guys are able to cut in
Yeah, I heard
that
you.
deficit.
Then you go get your insulin. I
I'm
got
not
it.
sure win-win is short term here, but it certainly
Man,
felt like
Titans.
it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the
Are they
defensive
actually
side of the
good?
ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
They've beaten 5 teams in a row.
For a 1 to 5 play drive, that one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play
What
drive,
will it
you
take
go
for you to
and even
accept
more
that they
helpful
are?
when they had to slog their way
Like, they
down to get
absolutely
a touchdown.
decimated the Bills.
Yeah, you know, you
Doesn't
got
feel right.
exactly.
Why run away from it? Did it not go far enough?
Hey, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Legal touch.
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that
Touch
one.
the ball before it
Hence the
crosses
decline.
mark.
Now on first down.
He was doing a.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Well,
Nearly a
I thought I came down with that.
track down. But they'll get it back.
He tried an onside kick, and if it doesn't go 10 yards, you can't touch it. Holy crap!
Inside the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
I can't believe he got it.
Over 40 seconds to go in the game. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
I bet my defense is fucking tired.
And that's going to wind
It's
up
interference.
complete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
I'm fine. I don't care. I went straight to sleep. I was fucking tired. No, I just went straight to bed. Yeah, I was on like 4 hours of sleep yesterday. I forced myself to stay up.
Action here on first down. Eluding the pressure. And he takes this
Right.
one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to.
Oh, you're not onside against
Play
that?
was better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Set to kick off.
Were you expecting me to stay in the onside? So what's your opinion on the 4th and 15 rule
After the touchdown, Bass
that they're
will kick
proposing?
away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
Chargers take over first and 10
I'll throw.
at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get
What?
going. And they've got this one in hand. No
Said
timeouts
when I
remaining.
eventually have kids, I could tell them that I didn't break a bone really until I was 22. Wow, that's a shame.
15.
I didn't expect that to work, Dippy.
Charger touchdown. Michael
What the fuck was that? That was tight end attack. What was supposed to work?
stretch their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came up
You want an onside kick?
They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later.
Do you want a squid kick?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted
Have
the other
to
direction,
kick.
thought we might be seeing a comeback.
With like no power.
That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense
No power.
helped their offense. Not
What
giving
the
up a
hell?
touchdown.
Oh, good return up past the
The
30.
ball just
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
55 points. Jesus Christ.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down.
I've accepted that this was just our offense being good.
What has happened during the game in this sequence here? Maybe hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Oh, I tried. No.
And what are the whistles for? Timeout.
You said you're making a couple of small pancakes for me.
In a game that's been decided
I got
in
it.
the closing
Just
seconds.
because I don't respond immediately doesn't mean I'm not listening.
On third
So
down,
I'll ask you to repeat it if I'm not listening.
flush to his right. He can run for it, and he
Roughing the
will.
passer. Is he gonna? He almost got there.
Complete. We do have a penalty.
Illegal forward pass.
Let's see what that's about. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and forces a fourth down situation. All right, they're going to
Formation.
keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw. Deep. He's got it at the 15. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. KJ Hamler saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And his guys have made this
Like the 4th and 15 proposal instead of the onside.
Here we go now.
A lot of people were like, because originally they didn't have a limit on, like, well, teams like Patrick Mahomes would just go for it every time and be up like 50.
And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth.
Yeah. That was a ridiculous score. Did give up 55 points. Oh, your coach is Mike Zimmer? Ew. Go hire John Gruden. Turn your offense into the greatest offense ever.
But let's not bury the team that lost. I think I do a lousy job of illuminating what a great year.
280 rushing yards, 250 passing. You had 426 passing yards and still lost. That's awful.